nana. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, but them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come up. It is very close and they feel am. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't mind is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it up. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come up. It is very close and they feel am. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Oh na na, Mr. Bobsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Good afternoon, good evening, Unakaba Unakushe. My name is Fattia Samura, I'm the organizing secretary for the London constituency, and also I'm one of the hosts na the APC Diaspora TV online. Good evening, the time now is 8:30. I just want to apologize for the late start. We should have started at 8 o'clock, but due to some technical issue, hence the delay. So once again, I apologize. Please, guys, could you share the link? Press the like button and tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. And also don't forget to comment. Today, I'm going to talk to a special individual. Most of you know him because you don't see him by Mahmoud campaign. Most of you are familiar with him, other EB, other this person. And also most of you don't see the poster B&B or BMB. And you don't know what it means. So today, this particular individual, again, Mr. Mansaray, they can tell me all about this BMB by Mahmoud. They can tell me all about in campaign, in visit to the United Kingdom, everything we need to know about this particular gentleman. We expect the one and only Mr. Mansaray can tell us today. Good evening, Mr. Mansaray. How are you? Should I call you Comrade? You're one of my senior.
Of course, why not? Why not? I'm your comrade.
Beautiful, beautiful, lovely smile. Good evening. Welcome to the United Kingdom, London in particular. Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay. Viewers, APC comrades, both in the diaspora, of course, back home, Nasalon. I'm Ambassador Abdul Karim Mansaray. I'm part of the BMB team, part of the foundation, as well as part of a political team for Expand in Dream and Vision. I will tell you not much about a visit to the UK, the diaspora of the 6th region, and anything you're interested to know about the Honorable Mahmoud Bangura.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for talking about this wonderful guys. Guys, please, wanna share the live, wanna share the program, wanna press share, 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 wanna comment, wanna subscribe to the platform. So as soon as we come online, wanna go join me. Good evening, sir. How are you? So please, guys, first of all, I want you to tell me what in BMB stand for.
The BMB.
We don't see this
Yeah,
name. Yeah, tell us.
thank you very much for the question. The BMB is basically the initial of the by Mahmoud Bangura. In him, the B stand for by, the M stand for Mahmoud, and of course, the last B stand for Bangura. And of course, we say the BMB Foundation and the BMB Project. We are associated with the Honorable.
Okay. We don't see Una get a very welcome to the United Kingdom a few days ago. Jubilant crowd show up. Lots of people show up for By Mahmood. And since he arrived to the United Kingdom a few days ago, an officer said he don't even sleep. He's up and down. People want to
Sure.
people wants to meet him of who he is. How important is By Mahmood to the people of the United Kingdom?
Oh, critically important. First of all, by Mahmoud Bangura, na part of the team or part of the leaders then, we push very hard, we advocate. I would say I get the initiative for include the Sierra Leoneans then within the diaspora. And of course, when it start that movement, when it be the youth leader, UK and Ireland, that be the base way start. Basically, last year it was a template. Now, yeah, it get them right. Once you get them right here, then it's expanded above because diaspora not only the UK and I, but like a critical part, a critical component of a base. So, and he can't do anything without coming home and meet the young people then where he be helpful, groom during the days when he was a youth league leaguer, for kind share, for kind engage with them. We call them constructive engagements, with the UK and I, because they are an integral part of the APC party. And he cannot do anything without coming for can get a consultative engagement with them in the UK and Ireland. So that was the primary visit
Oh,
with them. Yeah.
okay. By Mahmoud, as we know, a very aligned with the youth, once youth, now the adult. I have to remember that,
Correct.
including one of our presenters on this platform who will be joining us later. On our all know Sweet Bonita.
Sure.
So
Sure.
now
Sure.
one of by Mahmoud. Should I use the word protege? So
Yes.
we get so many of them. Then turn out for him now airport. Most of these were his youth, he inspire, he aspire. Most of them credit by Mahmoud for the position where they did today at the party, whatever position they hold,
Sure.
whether big or small, then credit him because once a youth, he was the youth president. Am I right to
Correct.
say that?
Correct. Correct. He was. And the longest,
And
the
then
longest
obviously,
serving youth president.
and then from there he hold the ministerial post, which is the youth affairs.
Yes.
Correct me
Yes.
if I'm wrong.
Yes. You're
So he's
absolutely
been with the youth.
right. Yes. In fact, all the ministerial that was the last position as in governance, which I think from 2016 to 2018. Yeah, that was as a
Okay.
minister. Yeah.
So the youth them very appreciative to him. Then they look forward for midterm this Friday. I'm not doing any adverts,
Sure.
but obviously we'll be holding a town meeting this Friday. So all the youth then they look forward for midterm. But then like you said, he's a popular individual, particularly in the diaspora. Is he as popular back home to the youth back home?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Not just
I, c-
diaspora.
I can say, and if you get the privilege and the opportunity for watch in foundation launching, that is at the Bintu Money. That was some I think in July 26th. You realize, say, in fact, that the youth, then we train, we aspire, now then take the lead for form the initiative for launch the BMB Foundation. We basically not only a foundation, but also a vehicle where they use for expand, in aspiration and in leadership. So everything about the Mahmoud Bangura, the project itself, it is being moved by young people. This is a dream where it starts long years back. When every young man, every youth, When all my will be go school, they run for go get PhDs and others. The Honorable Mahmoud Bangura focus in building the young generation. Because in his words, it says, the President Koroma tell and say, the youth man them for ready, for prepare themselves, for take up the leadership mantle. And that would not have been possible if it not be prepared. So he's a youth leader, but he was also a vehicle for help for bring young generations in. He expand the APC membership, both at home and abroad. The young people, it bring them come aboard. Would I get for this scholarship? It gives scholarship. Would I get for send for training? It send for training. And he's been the youth. Now they lead the Bai Mahmoud Foundation, and that's make we decide say we have to come back to the UK and engage constructively with some of those youth at the time who are now leaders, of we young generation, to come on board and help for advance the Bai Mahmoud Foundation and his political aspirations.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade Abdul.
You're welcome.
Looking back to the Mahmoud era, you have spoken by and large quite a lot. How good it is, how this is that, and the youth. That's all great. We've seen the evidence, we've seen it, I've seen it, not fully, but I've seen some of it, which I'm quite pleased. But I know Bai Mahmoud is very articulate. You are saying right, one of your right hand person, because I know you get so many. But you obviously, for the fact that you're in our platform, makes you very important to, like I say, to what it try for forge forward. Um, By Mahmoud is very articulate, very well spoken, very put together. As English people will say, you're well put together. He's basically everything that somebody wanted. So basically, in a layman term, he can talk the talk. Can he walk the walk?
Oh, always. 100%. Go back and check his history. Now, Bai Mahmoud not only, if you watch him, he's not a talker. That I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
He's more of a walker than a talker. And he has never lost any battle. He's battle tested. He worked for 22 good years. He not ever worked for no other organization ever since the young man graduated. He worked for the APC as a party. And if you go back since when APC was not in governance, Bai Mahmoud was the architect of the NOAS, which are the National Youth of APC students across the universities of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not a talker, he's more of a walker than a talker. So I can assure you, he is definitely prepared, battle tested for walk the walk and see APC come back in the power 2028.
Beautiful. Obviously, I'm not expecting any less. Moving forward, as you know, the APC got a criteria, right? APC is an institution. It's a very core. It's one of the, in fact, is the biggest, arguably the biggest party in Sierra Leone.
Correct.
We know then get the criteria. It's a very tight criteria for you to meet this criteria for you to become an aspirant. Obviously, leading to for lead us as flag bearer. Obviously, the top prize to become president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So I would ensure and wish it meets the criteria. So I'm not going to go into that because for the fact that he's here this far, prove that he has.
Mm-hmm.
But there are so many other aspirants who are just as eloquent, articulate, pizzazz, get all the mix and that can put together. So many of them, probably over 15, 20 as well. What makes him stand above the rest?
The answer is easy. Very simple.
Go ahead.
Among the contestants, he is the only candidate we don't serve the party wholeheartedly for 22 good years. That's one. And he has gone through the ranks. He started, like I said earlier, as a secretary, of the youth wing. He went as he developed from there. He goes straight to the league, youth league president. From there, he became a minister. So he has both governance experience as well as now party picking. Let me put them straight. Bai Mahmoud Bangura project now party picking. And I'm not disqualifying any other of our comrades. They are all both competent. They are all very good articulators. They are all APC. And we go embrace everybody when the time reach. But for now, if we are talking about qualification of who will lead APC, because there's one thing for contest. We've had leaders that we contest, but they don't even deliver. And 2028. Now, by Mahmoud Bangura will be the leader. We gets the structures in place. He has built the structures. He get a team. And one of the people where they admire so much in approaching and recruiting talent. You understand? And he's everybody's candidate. In fact, Mahmoud Bangura no gets like I don't understand. Say other people say, oh, this one get this camp, this one get this camp. By Mahmoud Bangura has no camp. By Mahmoud Bangura's camp is the APC camp. Meaning, as long as you are an APC supporter, you belong to the By Mahmoud project. And I can tell you with a 100% assurance that he is the only candidate who can unify the APC party, who is prepared, battle tested, for ready for push this wonderful party where we forefathers and fought so hard, for let we reclaim governance and also develop the nation of Sierra Leone. The young people then don't rally around this gentleman, not because he's the most handsome guy among them, but because they believe in him and they know he has what it takes, for govern and for bring APC back kind of power 2028, inshallah.
Okay, thank you very much. APC, like I said, let's call a spade a spade. Right now we're going through turbulence, as people can use the word, I quote, we are in a crossroad. I just see it as a slight turbulence. Every party goes through that. Obviously, we have been in a position for how long now? 7, 8
7,
years.
8 years,
So
yes.
obviously, with that, exactly. So people become disgruntled. People become a little bit agitated. People become detached, not following policies. Everybody just have their own personal grievance towards individual in our party, whether it's the head or the bottom. So we have divisions. Right now we have this divisions. We're not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it and make fun of it, but obviously it's a party divisions. We know say APC, una the first na meeting, una they throw the chairs, una the this, una the that. As soon as una sing una victory song, you're back together. Waiting by Mahmoud, the BMB movement, ready for break that division and bring us together.
It's simple.
Waiting are in plans in place. Yeah,
Oh,
please go ahead.
um, one by Mahmoud Bangura, if you follow in history, if you follow a BMB track, he's been a unifier. I understand, say, yes, it is natural for every party in opposition, they will get divisions. It's normal, it's natural, it's organic. That's what makes us APC. So for me, I not to say I know we give more credence to the deep to say we divided. No, we are just having a constructive contest wherein the best minds and the best candidates will stand for APC and win. But I can assure you, when the time reach, everybody get for come on board. And Banamud Bonga are the only candidates where they cut across. If you watch a message, it's clear. He's not attacking anybody. Banamud Bangura embraces everybody. He talks to all flag bearers because we're all brothers at the end of the day. We all are APC we elect. Now, one APC people in left for we. We not get two APCs. So if you're watching track record, everything about Banamud Bangura, it's about APC. He dreams APC, his blood APC, he sings APC, everything about him. And when the time comes, the bridge is a bridge builder. Remember, when Mahmoud Bangura was exonerated, when they released him, in first statement to the world is like, I bear no grudges. And it takes a leader to say, that's not waiting to happen. I'm not going to bear a grudge because if I bear a grudge, now the APC party, then go be the victim. And he's not ready for that. He's ready for that we come together as one people. Like you said, we've been in opposition for 7 good years. Everybody know what it mean for that we're in opposition. And I just want for appeal to everybody out there where they watch by Mahmoud Bangura. It's not we not the same make support any other candidates, but we want to make say if you get APC at heart, let we all come together and support this project. At the end of the day, it's going to be a win-win situation for everybody.
Okay, thank you very much, Abdul. I guess most statements here, I just want this, I just need, for you to say true or false, or for example, if it's true, I just want you to just give little bit of it. By Mahmoud, a while ago, he described his leadership style rooted in loyalty, commitment, familiarity with the party core values. He believes in the party structure. Please, Is this factual? Other people, for argument's sake, you will have people who won't believe in this particular statement. So, is this a factual and a true statement of Bai Mahmoud in terms of his behavior towards the party and obviously us, the supporters,
Uh,
by and large, the people of Sierra Leone?
well, it is not only factual. I go say it's a biblical truth.
Mhm.
For say, by Mahmoud Bangura, na party piki. He worked with our elders when we were in opposition during the era of Atijan Kaba. This young man started for build foundation for help for bring APC Ghana power. As young as he was a brilliant mind. He could have sacrificed himself, so he can make a go college, like go and learn book, go spend money, do everything. But no, when he graduated, he decided to get in service to the APC as a party. He walked through the ranks, like I said. He understood them, pardon. He worked with them. He respected them. Nobody, no candidate, the old people, or the young one, them, or the young generation, no, nobody no will ever tell you, say, now this by Mahmoud Bangura don't say against me. As long as you're an APC, he is always ready for you. So I will not say, I don't want to say 100%. I will tell you, say, it's a biblical truth that yes, the Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura, he believes in structure, he rises from the structure, and definitely he's going to respect the structure when he became the chairman and leader of the APC party.
Thank you so much, Abdul Karim. Obviously, for the one who will just join us, people who are watching us on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, please, guys, Facebook, and just press share so other people can join the live and also people can watch it later, particularly for those who are not able right now to follow us or to watch. Please, guys, just press share. And also, if you get any particular question for Abdul Karim and Mansaray, he is obviously one of Bai Mahmoud's strongest, I use the word strongest, um core individual in his campaign team, spokesperson as well, stroke spokesperson. If I get any question regarding by Mahmoud in campaign, what he does, everything, please guys just put on at the chat and I shall pass that on to him. Abdul, by Mahmoud now is in the United Kingdom. Is this a campaign trip or is he just come and see friends and family? What is he really here to do?
Okay, I will say both. He's here, but the primary reason why he's here now for is a constructive engagement with the stakeholders in the UK and I. At the same time, it will use the opportunity for updates, the UK and I branch, where now part of the pioneers them for expand, the membership of the UK, both for young people and for members of the diaspora. And in visit at the UK, like I said, now for updates the membership here, and also for listen to them concern. Because the truth is, we get a lot of misinformation going around. So he will be at the town hall on the 3rd, of October, for engage constructively with the stakeholders here in the UK and for also preach a message of unity, preach a message of APC as a party, like can force. We all, yeah, both in the UK and abroad and Sierra Leone, we are all comrades of APC. And what binds us together, that's what BMB is preaching. What's in bind us together as comrades, it's bigger than anybody in individual ambition. So a message here that for engage constructively and for also expand, the BMB project and for bring people. Now it's a coalition of the willing. My comrade, let me just say something. Bai Mahmoud has institutional knowledge of the APC and its inner workings. And forget 22 years of institutional knowledge of the APC, not a small thing, 2 decades, meaning you might have gone through different trainings, different tests, different kind of stress. He has gone through everything. He's been to prison for the APC party. He's been accused of, he was been persecuted falsely because of the APC party. And the UK and I, now part of the Bai Mahmoud dream for make sure see we all come together. And he will not move on with this aspiration of this BMB project and aspiration without getting a consultation with the people of the UK and I. Because most of the leaders here, when are leaders today, they started from the Bai Mahmoud institution, when are the youth league, So he worked with them. So he cannot take on this huge mantle of leadership, without the you can I support, without listening to them, what their concerns are, how they want the party to move forward post 2023 election. So there's going to be a lot, but I want left that side here for the honorable himself for expand and talk on that on the 3rd of October. So I'd encourage every you can I APC comrades. We not get camp, like I said. By Mahmoud camp is the APC camp. Una camp can listen and can engage with the power, ask Una questions them freely and frankly. He will be there to give you waiting a things in at the perspective for the structure and how we go move APC forward and come back and governance 2028.
Thank you. Another thing again, I want let you explain to us. This is just a quick one. Are you planning to go anywhere else after the UK?
Oh no! For now, after the UK, we're going back to Australia because this particular trip is specifically designed for the UK and I. There will be another trip diaspora because the sixth region is a very big region, you know. But we want for start now the UK and I when I did everything they start, you know, when it was a youth league. But for now, with the now UK and then after UK, we're going back to Sierra Leone and continue the foundation in work.
Okay. Another thing I want to see, we've seen the pictures going around when Ban Mahmoud went home. It was a grand affair. It was big. It was huge. It was crowded. People, noise, enjoyments, everything combined. Please, you want to tell us a little bit about that? They said, the slogan, the son has what? The soil, the son of the soil has come home. So please tell us, elaborate this trip to Cambia.
Oh, the trip to Cambia was basically, after the successful launch of the foundation, Bintu Money, where the people of Sierra Leone, including you guys and the one in the diaspora, they see the true APC comes out. That was, I have a friends of mine who within America, they don't believe, they call me. Is it a convention that Mahmoud is having? I said, not a convention, now a launch of a BMB foundation. It says, oh my goodness, this is a true APC because it was a mix, the old, the young, and of course, the middle, women and everything. So the people of Cambia, where he's a son of that song, say, okay, there's no way we, will come home and consult. Don't forget, it came from a ruling family. It came from the ruling family. It's a traditionalist, the Bangura. And he need for go back home where it all started, for go seek them permission, for go ask for them blessing, for make them go clear the way for him, for tell them, say, now this journey you are back on. And so the Cambia was not only a fun fair, trust me, it was a unity of like minds, coalition of the willing. People then come around. It was a wonderful celebration. And I'm telling you, we plan to go each and every district, Usai APC gets a base for expand the Mahmoud ideology, within the APC ideology, So that Cambia was wonderful, but expect we get something na the blind very soon. Unagweri, the next region, we will host Mahmoud Bangura.
Okay. Comrade, I just want to know. We don't see again. This is coming to the campaign. First of all, the campaign team, how na they cope, how na they do? Before I even ask on this question.
Well, I don't want to say we have a campaign team. We, like I said, I'll be very careful here. We're not gonna campaign team.
Okay.
We get a coalition of the willing. We have a BMB family. Because campaign not started. Let me be very clear with you.
Consultation team then.
Fine. We are just going around consulting stakeholders, telling them, asking them that this is it. Now Nabi say, he has asked us when the youth, then we want forget voice. Bai Mahmoud was there, championing that. When the old people were being targeted at some point, when are the custodian of a party, Bai Mahmoud was there protecting our old people. Say, because we cannot have an APC without all the four corners. And the Bai Mahmoud ideology is simple. It's a renewed leadership. with a mixture of every minds of APC, Uda like the country, Uda like APC. And that vision is inclusive of everybody. No one is going to left behind. It's going to be a win-win for APC. You might not have what you want, it's possible, but at the end of the day, then we put APC first, we put Salom first, we make sure say we are in opposition, but we have to be united together. We can only achieve this when we are united and we have leadership. We understand what it take for get governance, a leadership that is tested, a leadership that is loyal. That's the key thing. APC, we all know, say awards loyalty. And I'm telling you, Bai Mahmoud Bangura is one of the most loyal son APC can boast of. Across the board, the old people, the young people, the middle-aged people, everybody now Bai Mahmoud Bangura in team. It doesn't have a team, it has the APC as a team.
Great. So would you class that as a mission statement and a mission statement to a whole project where you do, including pre-consultation campaign, looking forward to become the black? Would you say that's your mission statement then?
Oh well, I don't want to say some mission statement. You will hear the mission statement when the time comes.
Okay.
We are in
So
constructive
does that mean
engagement.
so what's in our aims there? The aims and objective. Where does he want to go? Where does he want to reach? Or do we have to wait again?
Well, yes, I would not say, the aims is simple, very simple. The Bai Mahmoud aims an objective. Now forget a unified APC. Now forget an APC. We get we get the right leadership for able propel we to governance 2028. We've suffered during this last 7 years. Everybody don't understand what it take. And we cannot do this when we have fragment team members. And by Mahmoud, the mission as of now for expand in projects, coalition of the willing, bring everybody together who is a comrade, who loves APC. For bring them come together and they provide the leadership, they'll get a renewed vision of how we will take APC to governance and bring everybody on board. And I can assure you, nobody is going to left behind under the leadership of Mahmoud Bangura. We not get any opposition within the APC. We are all APC. So we spread the message. It's a coalition of the willing. Whether you're a village boy, whether you're a magazine bobo, whether you're a kaniketiti, whether you're a Cambia lady, whether you're from Kailang or Bo, as long as you dream APC, you breathe APC, the Bai Mahmoud project, it is for you. So now that's not the mission for now. And that's make within a UK now for engage with your brothers and sisters then for say una come join. Now we turn for make sure so we take leadership with a unified voice.
Okay. You just mentioned I was going to ask you a question about the Southeast. Um, Waiting by we see how this particular party were they in governance now in Sierra Leone, SLPP, how for me, for my knowledge, since I've been growing up, obviously not fully in Sierra Leone, I partly grew up in England. I grew up in England, so probably my method and thinking might be slightly swayed. But so my understanding when I was growing up in Freetown until I left as a young girl, just becoming teenager, I left. There was no division in Sierra Leone up to when to I think this last 7 8 years. That's when I particularly, and for me that's a fact, saw division. That's when I know who is a Mende tribe, who is a Limba tribe, who's a Creole, whatsoever. So now basically not just the country is divided. Waiting by Mahmoud need for do for bring the south, because this division is basically the north and the south. Let's call it spade a spade. It is what it is. We can paint it or whatever, color it, name it, whatever we like. But the division is right there. Waiting by Mamuni for bring them people in there from the south towards his project and say this is the only way forward for you, Sierra Leone, not just for people in the north, the east, but also for people in the south. And also there are other southerners then we feel disenfranchised since we're not in party for the last 7 years. They have been dealt with severely by the SLPP. They are southern, voters, APCNs, core APCNs, where they don't feel neglected. What in by Mahmoud they do was also for draw them in team, or let them believe in vision and mission and whatever he classes as?
Well, the message is simple. When the Honorable Mahmoud Bangura
Mm-hmm.
starts this project, he made it simple. It's a project of a coalition of the willing. And the ideology, now it's a renewed ideology. And by Mahmoud Bangura not gets tribe, gets region. If you follow in track record of the APC, even from the Youth League up to when he became a minister, he has always engaged every segment of Sierra Leone, Southeast, you have the North, the Western area. And if you check, even the current youth president are from the Southeast, Ansu Bernard, is Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura. Now, is one of the pioneers, and we recommend that young gentleman for be part of the youth leadership today. I mean, the man, not Otiminima, not Olimba, and he doesn't have division in his thinking. If you watch every supporter of Bai Mahmoud Bangura, both the youth, especially the youth people, the team the way groom, a cut across. No way they talk to you. Me na Madingo man. He gets a group of people in Madingos. He gets a group of people in Mende. He gets a group of people from the southeast, all over the country. Now he make him unique. And even when he was at the university, when he started for Push This Noas, that is one of the people who expand the APC membership, both at home and abroad. And he not do him because he gets APC team in blood, or he gets Southeast or Southwest. But Mahmoud Bangura sees every Sierra Leonean and every APC as one people. It doesn't discriminate. Now that's make, if you see Bintumani full up, we get people away come out, even from the farthest part of the country, like Kailang and Daru. They came down there for support the Honorable Mahmoud Bangura. And if he became the chairman and leader of the APC, trust me, there will not be any division in terms of, we go continue for safe as Sierra Leoneans. We go continue as long as you get the right mind, you have the good intellect, you know what you take for being leader. By Mahmoud Bangura go transcend your vision into anything. I'm telling you, this division what they see now, it will not be under the leadership of Mahmoud Bangura, because it doesn't believe in tribalism, it doesn't believe in regionalism, it doesn't believe in sectionalism. It believes in competency, it believes in talents. As long as you have something to offer, you can be a shareholder of BMB Foundation, and by extension, a shareholder of the governance structure whereby Mahmoud Bangura will help for put in place come 2028.
Okay, thank you. Another question I want to ask you. While I'll just explore a little bit about this foundation. You spoke about it over and over. You've mentioned in most of your answers and your deliberation. You've mentioned the foundation. Udan, what's in this foundation? What do you get for benefit? What are the benefits? Please talk about this foundation.
This foundation, the benefits Sierra Leoneans. It benefits Sierra Leoneans. It doesn't cut across whether it's idea or not. This foundation, even before the launch of this foundation, the Bamamu project has been doing fantastic things for the people of Sierra Leone, young people. We don't offer scholarships to hundreds of students. We don't get charity. We don't take care of sick people. We don't do a lot of charity works. Provide beds. Now some of the regions, the hospitals, they will not get beds. We don't provide leadership and training as well by this foundation for young people. Then, both in terms of vocational training and in terms of political training, as well as in terms of academic training. So the foundation itself, now a vehicle for the Bamamud for expand and vision of leadership. So it cuts across, in every segment, everywhere, training, charity, and of course, for develop the underprivileged. So it's a foundation where therefore live even after, he has served his 10 years as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. It's going to be a legacy project where Mahmoud Bangura will get for use for continue. Because remember, by the time he became the president of Sierra Leone, he will be 48. When he's going to be sworn in.
Okay, young man.
When he's going to be sworn in as the president of Sierra Leone, he'll be 48 years. And if he rules for two terms, is what? It's gonna be what? By the time he come on, it will be, let's say 58 years. very young, and he has a lot for offer. So that's BMB Foundation will be the platform through which the Bai Mahmoud the BMB will continue a legacy of good work, good governance, and leadership training for the people of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much. Another thing again, I want to tell you about by Mahmoud because obviously you're here for that. They don't talk about this. This I'm just looking in the future. You have pronounced him when he will be sworn in, when he won. So that's the way you're looking in the future. So
Correct.
I'm gonna move in that direction as well. Beautiful. So I'm gonna move in that direction slightly. Um, when we don't hear about this 30%, 30% quota to women, would by any chance by Mahmoud, if he come into governance, he become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, would he be able to increase that quota?
I would
Should I say a very low?
I would say yes. I would say the 100% yes,
Okay.
because he has a track record. When he was a youth league, now Bai Mahmoud Bangura has the highest member of young female, now in Congress. And if you check the dynamics of the current APC parliament, Bai Mahmoud Bangura was very instrumental for make sure say we get female representation for hits, you know. Probably during in time, people get the 30% because of so many probably he was not in charge 100%. But when he became the chairman and leader and the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, he would make sure the first way he starts, the advocacy way he starts for the women and girls of our country, he would make sure say they realize that dream day. He believes in the women. The current foundation, I would say, gets almost 35% of the current executive with the run with foundation are women, young people, So definitely, if he has when he became the leader, those dreams of every woman and every girl will be actualized. I can assure you that 100% he's going to do that because his track record
Okay.
says it.
Okay. Well, some of we hold him to account if and when, like you said, he become the president of Sierra Leone. By Mahmoud is I don't want to go too personal, but has Bai Mahmoud got a family? Sorry, I know it might be personal, but if this gentleman, if this man you've described here, the most, you know, fun, articulating, go-getter, grassroots loyalty, get for become Sierra Leonean president, we need to know more about him. Has he got a family?
Yes,
He's a young man. It might
Mahmoud
not be yet. He's 40,
Bangura is a
44. Young.
responsible man, married with three beautiful, handsome, or let's say beautiful children, three children, happily married. And that's not that's personal, but I can tell you yes, the answer is yes. He's a married man and he's a responsible man. And of course, if you watch there was a documentary we released on the foundation, we're telling history. Part of that documentary, you will see say yes, his family was introduced on the documentary. I will ask anybody we don't watch him it, make go out for look for the documentary, probably we'll share them, and see say yes, he's a married man with three children.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Because obviously, if anybody who's going to rule us, me, and the rest of us in the future, we need to know more about him. Obviously, as time goes on, we will explore that in detail. How ready are you guys for the convention, the lower league election, the convention, this campaign trail? How ready are you, or how ready is he, mentally, physically,
Oh,
financially, even?
well, we campaigning, winning is not something that is new to Bai Mahmoud. Like I said, in every
Okay.
contendant, the current contendant is the only candidate who is battle tested, who has won elections, who has helped the APC for win elections at different level, you know. And this one is no exception. We are ready. We have the talents. We have the resources. We have every what it takes for run a successful
Mhm.
campaign. And all we are asking for is for people, young people, old people, Epicians, to come on board and help for bring the party together under the leadership of Bai Mahmoud Bangura. We are going to make sure APC, through Bai Mahmoud Bangura, we will bring APC back to governance where everybody will win and everybody will be happy. We will restore the good days of Citadel under the leadership of Mahmoud Bangura.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I lost myself there. Thank you very much for that. Also, another question I need to ask you. Before I ask that question, I think we've got some videos. Let me play the video. Technical team, please. I think we've got two videos to play.
Okay, okay. And the center for the about yes.
Okay, that I've seen you take your small shot off. You're ready for me. Thank you. That was a fun video. I can only imagine. Unawemi did it feel quite welcome. It seems quite fun, to be honest. Everybody seems to be upbeat, hopeful for the
That's the
future.
real APC.
Exactly. How did that go? How was it? Tell us. How did that go?
Oh, the video, speaks for itself, volume. Um, Everybody was welcomed. Everybody felt, yes, the sun is here. Yes, these are the true APC. APC gets everybody. You see the Matoma Debul come out. You see the Ojeden Pool and Debul. We have the Bondo Debul, the Bondo Allen Column. Drummers they were there. It's a mixture of everybody we believe in APC. That the APC and the Sabi. That the APC we will grow up for see. An inclusive APC. And by Mahmoud Bangura, like I said, 22 years of service to the APC. He knows each and every body within APC. He's a grassroots man. He's the master class mobilizer. He's the architect of galvanizing APC base and support across the country, both at home and abroad. And what you guys saw in Cambia is nothing but a manifestation of love to somebody we don't give so much of in time, in years of service to the APC. What you see na Cambia, what you will see na Bintumani. I wish you get Bintumani. I would have loved for you to play the Bintumani clips and make you see. It's a manifestation for say when APC is united, when we come on board, when we're ready for take governance, we don't get any political party where they stop with. We are unstoppable. What we need now the leadership of Mahmoud Bangura. Which you see so that Cambia, not to nothing, now a manifestation of love for Mahmoud Bangura and leadership and projects and for the APC as a party. Like I said earlier in my statement, Mahmoud Bangura not get camp, not get a team. In team, now the APC party, now the APC base. So that is all I will say. And look out for more. Will they come? We next move will be communicated very soon to you.
Okay, thank you so much. We come to the end of the program. Technical team, please, if I get any question, when I want highlight to Abdul Karim Mansaray can answer this question faithfully. When tell me, by Mahmoud is the organizing secretary, former organizing secretary
Former
of the
organizing
national.
secretary.
Yes, he was very good at doing that. If you say that skill, you keep talking about his 22 years in service. How best that skill transferable to an aspiration where to go for to become ultimately president of Sierra Leone?
Oh, my dear, um, for that you born picking, say all 22 good years. If you check, not a small time that one day. And I can tell you, the 22 years Uber Mahmoud served the APC, he learned everything that is required for make sure say we come and governance. And putting those skills, he cannot do it only by himself. Remember, that is why he say, I am building a coalition of the willing. It's a project.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will get salon at young person, woman, child, we get salon at. We understand say the APC party through a renewed leadership of Mahmoud Bangura, the person with the most institutional knowledge. I know they say the other contestant them not get knowledge of APC. No, I can't say that. They are all comrades. They are hardworking, brilliant minds as well. But I can tell you, it takes somebody with the skills and the competency of Mahmoud Bangura for mobilize the entire country for put up with una CISO na Cambia and of course by extension Bintumani. And he's 45. He has all the energy. He has all the knowledge. He has all the base. He has a team. The Mahmoud Bangura is a foundation, is a project, not a one-person show. Now a team of like-minded people we understand. And these are people we don't do time for the last 10, 15, 20 years. And the skills they, the resources they, the mobilization team they, all we need now for we send them, as you say. If we send by Mahmoud Bangura, by giving him the leadership mantle of the APC, trust me, you will see the real APC come out 2028. We don't have to win elections. It's very simple. We've done it. He has done it. APC have done that. We will do it again. Give him the leadership. Send him. He's ready for you and he's prepared.
Okay. Well, we'll catapult him. Another question. I've got a question on the screen for you there. This question is from Galil Dao. He said, can you please ask the gentleman, which is you, of course, if by Mahmoud did not get the flag bearership that he wanted to emerge as the president of Sierra Leone and leading the APC, how can he support the party? Would he be able to support whoever wants wholeheartedly, not half in, half out?
Oh, no, that is a simple, straightforward question. But of course, I can tell you categorically and authoritatively say he is going to be the flag bearer and leader of the APC. But however, for the sake of context, in an event, whoever where the APC will select for be the leader, I can assure you, he has done it. He has a history of supporting people. Not a new thing for Mahmoud Bangura for support the APC or the ticket. No, it shouldn't be a question. I can tell you, it shouldn't be a question. Whoever going for B, of course, I'm not saying that Mahmoud going for be the flag bearer, but just for context sake, whoever is going to be the flag bearer, Mahmoud Bangura will support him and his team. It is going to be for APC. Mahmoud is fit for himself. Look at Mahmoud's record at this stage. He has achieved everything where a young man want achieved. He could easily say, "Oh, just let me wash my hands on politics." After every prosecution, after every way don't go through, and say, "You know what? Let me just go quietly and do my own business." But he says no. He comes for faith for APC. He came for faith for the party. He did fight for the party. So if whoever gets a right, and I'm saying this to all the flag bearers, all the contenders, that we forget. We don't see what they go on now. People forget say APC come first. Mahmoud is a product of APC. He's a son, na party picking of the APC. So there is no way. He has no agenda other than the APC agenda. If the APC decide for saying that other person they will choose, Mahmoud Bangura will support that person wholeheartedly. He has done it before. He has a history of supporting people. Mahmoud Bangura always even put people ahead before him. Remember, when APC was in governance, I think he was the last person forget even a ministerial position. He got his ministerial position from 2016 to 2018. Whilst he was recommending other people, say, no, let it go, me a day. So a man with that kind of leadership character will not get no doubt for questions. Say, if he's not become the flag bearer, he's not going to support the party. No, he will. But I can assure you, he is going to be the chairman and the leader of our party. He's the one that is ripe, ready, battle tested to take APC back to governance 2028.
Okay, so basically, in the layman term, Creole term, by Mahmoud not get bad hats.
No. And he bears no grudge.
Beautiful, nicely done. I've got another question. Obviously, you've answered this question before, but obviously, Abdul Karim Kamara obviously came late, so therefore he wants to know, how significant is the visit to the United Kingdom? You answered it before, but just go over it, just for the benefit of the lateness.
Oh yes, it's significant because, like I said, there is the sixth region within the diaspora. Mahmoud Bangura was one of the pioneers. He's the lead. Most of the diaspora leadership we'll get today, and I'm not going to say 100%, but I will tell you 99.9% of this leadership comes from the Youth League. And the UK and I was the prototype, a start. And he has tremendous respect for the people of the UK and I. He has fought for them, for their representation, their inclusion. He fought so hard for make sure that they voice they had. And he not going to do anything without coming to the UK for consulting. This is not a project, it's a foundation where we don't launch the salon. But before he go any side, he come home at the UK and I, when a day it gets a base as well, we can engage with them constructively. Because a lot of misinformation they go around, it's fine for make the people of the UK, the APC comrades of the UK and I, may then get the opportunity for meet with the leader, now in town, in stakeholder town hall, interact with them, engage with them, ask questions them with and feel say concerns them with and get for the unity, and of the party. And anything where they doubt them about the way forward of APC and the Mahmoud Bangura Foundation, he's here for that, And the UK and I is a very strategic block, of the APC party. You guys have contributed, these guys have contributed a lot in terms of APC, both in terms of human resources, in terms of financial resources, in terms of ideas and everything. And he cannot take leadership without consultation. He cannot take leadership without engaging the stakeholders here in the UK and high. He's a unifier. He's a man who listens. He doesn't have monopoly when it comes to strategy of the APC. He has a strategy, but he will also need to hear from the UK and high people through this constructive engagement with the stakeholders here. That is why he's here. And I'm going to urge every APC member comrades, regardless of whether you support, come on the 3rd, can listen to the Honorable so that you could get from him, engage with him, and you will free. Most of the questions the owner they ask here, you'll be prepared and ready for answer on her directly.
Okay. We'll just go 5 minutes more of the show. If we all know by Mahmoud wants to become the leader, the flag bearer, obviously, the candidate for presidency. Now that is the ultimate goal in any political party. Once you
Sure.
get into it, you're into politics, you want, not all of us, but most of us wants to get to that top, because that level is basically, it underpins everything. Waiting with the expect,
Absolutely.
just in case, let's play devil advocate in hindsight. By Mahmoud get the flag bearer for run for candidacy of the president. We know obviously SLPP it's a tough cookie. They like it or not, they've been in power for what, 7 years. It might go 20, 10 years. So they have, they've tough cookie no matter what. Waiting at the strategic one get in place. The policy for able for kick SL. When I mean kick, you need to give kick by the back. You know how the horses do it, they bolt from the back. Waiting now
Mhm.
on strategic policies in place for pull SLPP cleanly if you win this. Obviously, I normally tell me the secret, but I want you to talk. So what do we
Um,
expect from policy strategy in place for pull SLPP and we become president of Sierra Leone?
you know, with all due respect, I go and left that question day for
Okay,
the 3rd. I want left farm
beautiful.
for the strategic town hall meeting. Because I want let people get a reason for go. If you want to had,
Okay,
if you want to hear the strategy where the Honorable Bangura gets for win
yes.
the election, not only for win, also for govern
For you, like I said,
inclusively,
yes.
for rule inclusively, inclusive governance. You know, come and listen to Ram on the 3rd. I will left that side for Ram. It will
Okay.
be able to address and you a clear strategy as to waiting it gets in stock for the people of Sierra Leone, not only for APC, but for the people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, okay. Well, obviously, I for myself, I'm looking forward to coming on the 3rd next Friday because I've got a few questions in my little book. I would like
Of
to ask
course.
him. I have no doubt he'll be able to answer them to my satisfaction. Obviously, I'm sure when I get things in place for televise that to people in free time, probably through the platform or on a
So,
Facebook or any social media. I'm sure say when I go able for televise and like you see, so people can see because
yes,
like I say, if anybody wants to become hold that ultimate goal position to become a flag bearer, run for candidacy of presidency, become, the president of Sierra Leone, we need to know about them. We need to know who they are. We're not just buying it off anymore. We are all
absolutely.
APC. Me not get anybody who they support it. And I'm saying it, and that's the honest truth. I'm still
Mhm.
looking at everybody. I want to hear from everybody. I've heard from by
That's your
Mahmoud.
right.
Just tiny bit when I interview him. I've read quite a bit about him as well. But obviously, I'm looking forward on Friday to talk to him. And so I'll look forward to talk to them all. Then obviously I'll make up my mind and throw my support. But I'm gonna go for the best and also who they if I tell and I make up my mind to the day, whoever the party choose, obviously I will support
That's the
110%.
ideology. That's the
Yeah.
ideology.
Of course, of course. Um, so Sierra Leonean, we don't count to again another few more minutes. Sierra Leonean in general, in particular the northwest southeast, how happy are they for by Mahmoud in campaign so far? Or I think I've lost Karim.
I'm here.
Abdul,
I'm here.
I thought I
Yes.
lost you. How Sierra Leonean, Freetown in particular, they look forward for welcome by Mahmoud. We don't see Cambia, what's in the other states there, in the other town, villages, not the country. What you with the out and they look forward for welcome? What you for expecting it? When I don't set the bar, is that gonna go up, 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 or are we gonna drop back down?
No, I can assure you with the BMB project, there is
Yeah.
nothing like less. Everything that we have, it's an incremental expansion. Like I said, he has a history for mobilize. He got a history. He's a grassroots man. He came through the ranks. In fact, we're now, as I'm telling you, the foundation is overwhelmed because all other districts are calling. When is BMB coming to our district? We've seen what they don't do now, been to money for Freetown. We don't see how they welcome at Cambia. We are also ready. When will they come? Trust me, it's the enthusiasm is on top of the road. The energy is on top of the roof. Because when people engage with Mahmoud Bangura, they see the real APC, the true APC. They see authentic leadership. They see somebody we understand the pains and suffering of the average Sierra Leonean. They can relate with him. They feel in pain because Mahmoud is a grassroots. And if we go back to history, we've never had any elite we don't rule the APC. Go back. APC fundamentally ideologically, like a grassroots party,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and everybody we understand within the governance, no say the only party we able for develop Sierra Leone, we able for embrace everybody, regardless of who say you come out, your background, you poor, you gentry, you not get money, now the APC party. And when it has the right and the ripe leadership, tested, battle tested leadership of Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura, Sierra Leone would be a heaven for we all. And I can assure you, the country is ready for Bai Mahmoud Bangura. Both the southeast, the north, northwest, every region is ready because Bai Mahmoud Bangura, like I told you earlier, does not have any other team except the APC team. And you cut across the country, every no sign of the APC are the most popular party. We have the highest membership across the nation. So everywhere there is an APC, from Bont, Kailaun, Pujeong, Daru, you name it, they will be galvanized, mobilized, come out when Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura called them for answer the call of duty and service to the APC, ready for 2028. Let we join them. Let we send them. Let we send Bai Mahmoud Bangura for make able reclaim governance. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's been fun having you. You're
It's a
amazing.
pleasure.
You told your candidates. Let's see who
Thank
buys.
you.
Hey, thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you very much.
Technical team, thank you. I am so grateful for you coming to talk to us today. Obviously, guys, next will be the man himself by Mahmoud. Technical, please, could you put the poster of the town hall meeting
Town hall meeting. Yeah.
so I can just read it out and then we can sing our goodbye. Abdul, before I go, have you got anything to say? Any
I
final
just have
thoughts?
yeah, I just have a concluding message for we people in UK and Ireland, of course, the diaspora with the watch we. The Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura, it don't fit so hard, for inclusion and representation for the people of the UK and Ireland. And he has been part of you. He's one of you. He's your brother. He's your comrade. He's here for constructive engagement with you on the third. I'm going to ask all of you to come out in numbers, for come Yeri and engage with them. You are stakeholders. You are part of the BMB Foundation, and you are going to be part of the project. Like I says, come on the third, listen to the leader, buy your own shares, and ready for 2028 for let we send the APC back in the power. So if I reach that side, I will say thank you very much for listening to us, and I will see you next time.
Thank you so much, sir. Good night.
Good
Just
night.
for good night. Final conclusion, and please, technically, could you put the poster up again so I can read it out? Okay, Unadoya Ifo be Comrade Abdul Karim Mansaray, one of by Mahmoud in campaign team member and also a spokesperson slash one of his spokesperson. I'm sure he's got quite a few of them. So in final conclusion, by Mahmoud, Bangura, one of the BMB, they host a beautiful town hall meeting Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. Time 5 p.m. till late. Please, guys, Crawford Town Hall. When I all know this place here, so now Abu Blacking Hall, commonly known as Abu Blacking Hall, aka Abu Blacking Hall. Una can support, una can say, una can hear for una self, una can ask the necessary question. Like I say earlier on, with all we aspirants, them they need to be questioned. Question needs to be answered. We need to know who they are. We need to know their mission statement, their vision, aim, and objective for Sierra Leone in general, and obviously for the APC party that they are governed under. So, guys, on account for asked by Mahmoud, all the necessary questions one I need for, and you will go now all the necessary answers, and then when I can make up on our mind. Please, guys, we're going to be interviewing the aspirants, the APC aspirants on this platform as we go along. So, on keep in touch, on subscribe to the page, on like the page, on carry on asking questions. Those questions will be forwarded to by Mahmoud later on. And also, please, can show support, can ask the question, and for no order, get for vote for. Like I say, as we move forward, we coordinator, they on the project for begin invite one by one. We go interview each and every one. We'll go ask on our questions. We'll go know who they are. If anybody get for rulers this time around, we need to know the ins and outs of that individual. Thank you very much. Good night. Good day.
APC, snap back APC.